Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you saw in the thumbnail, we got rock sliders for the Comanche and we're gonna work on getting them installed today. So here are my rock sliders. They were made by Scarfab or Scar Fabrications. He has a Facebook page. He makes a lot of Comanche specific stuff. He's the one I got my seat brackets for, but he made these rock sliders. I got them without the step plate. You can get them with like a dimple dyed metal sheet that goes right between here, between the rub rail and like the actual slider for a step, but I didn't get it because I like this to look better. Now if you notice, the legs are two different sizes. There's a short one and there's a longer one. The Comanche frame actually widens up as it gets to the rear, so the long sides is the one that's supposed to go towards the front tires and to the frame, and then the Comanche widens up to about there, so that's why you have the two different length mounting points. And then these little guys right here, they just they pinch the seam, the body seam that sits right there. So pretty much how we're gonna do this, I'm gonna clean them up first with my floppy disk. We're gonna clean them up, we're gonna paint them, and then we're gonna mount them up. And it's 4 self-tapping bolts that go into the frame rail, and then that's it. Here you have it with the angle grinder. I'm not trying to do a perfect job of getting them clean. I just want to knock off some of the surface rust, get off some of the stickers and stuff that are on there. Because, I mean, it's going to be on the Jeep. It's going to get bashed against rocks and trees and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not all too concerned about it, how nice it's going to look. But I just want to get off some of the stickers, some of the residue, knock off some of the surface rust, spray it black, and mount it up on the Jeep. The paint I'm using, you kind of get this at any Ace Hardware. It's like the cheapest, biggest can you can get. I think it's like $4, $4 or $5 for like each 15-ounce can. I was planning on using one per slider, and then using the last can either to touch stuff up on the sliders or even around the Jeep. Like I know I have to touch up the front bumper and the grill insert, I mean, which are both flat black, so it won't really matter. So that's the plan. We're gonna get to painting and then get it done. Here you kind of get a rough idea of how the rock slider is gonna look. I just have it right now on these jack stands. It's not completely finalized, the positioning yet, but there you have it. That's the way it's gonna sit. It's gonna pick up a little more once I get all the bolts in, but it's looking good so far. So we're getting ready to put the rock sliders on. These are self-tapping bolts, so you just gotta drill a pilot hole for these things and then just ram these things in there and they'll be good. And then those like little U-bracket things that pinch that pinch seam there under the body. So, and to get on this, we're gonna drill all our pilot holes and get it on. Well, we got this side mounted. You got the 4 bolts here. You got the 4 bolts up there, and you got the C-clamps biting or pinching the pinch seam right here. The only one I wasn't able to do is that one up there, because I kind of miscalculated on my holes up there and messed up. But it looks good and it does its job. So now we're gonna move on to the next side and I'll show you guys the finished product. Well, there you have it. The driver's side is done. Both sides are done and I couldn't be happier. The fit is good. You can stand on them and the whole truck just shakes, and it's great. And like the other side, it's 4 bolts here, 4 bolts in the back, and then the 4 pinch seams. As you can see, we did this side a little better. We actually got the front pinch seam here. We learned from that other side, and so we were able to raise this front one a little more and get that one in there. So that's usually how it goes. You do something twice, the second time always comes out a little better. But all in all, the Comanche looks great. We got the rock sliders on, and now the armor kit's complete. Pretty much the only thing I have left is to update the rear bumper. But other than that, we're good to go rock crawling, and hopefully in about a week's time, we're gonna be testing the rock sliders, testing the whole Comanche out at Lazy Springs Off-Road Park. So stay tuned for that. Catch you guys next time.